So a lot of you have been asking me how much do I pay as a medical student studying in Italy and what are my living expenses. In this video, we are going to clear out everything regarding the fee structure here and living expenses as a student. In this video, we would be only talking about fees in a public university here, and fees in a public university as a medical student in Italy would range you between 156 euros to 2000 euros per year. This is the exact range. It won't go lower than 156 euros, neither it would go higher than 200 euros. The exact amount that you would pay would be dependent upon the financial condition of your parents and the country from which you are coming in. For non-Western countries like Iran, India, Pakistan, the fees as a non-European is already subsidized, and some university they would already allot you the lowest range of fees. And in some university, you have to show a document called as ESE document. ESE document is an indicator of financial conditions and assets that your parents possess. The value of ESE would define what fees you have to pay. For me, semester fees is 75 euros. I had to pay 156 euros as an enrollment fees. People ask me a lot of their personal doubts, and we can get clear with that doubt through my one-to-one call. Link is given in the description. Also, if you are an Indian student and if you want my paid assistance in applying for medicine in Italy, you can fill up another form below and my team will get in touch with you. Also, you can join my free Telegram channel for study resources and general information on the IMAT exam. Coming to the living expenses part. A major chunk of your living expenses would go into your monthly rent. There are different types of accommodation that you can live in. I'm living in a single room but a shared apartment. I have two flatmates. I live in Catania and I'm paying around 300 euros for my rent. And my electricity bill goes around 30 to 40 euros every single month. In a city other than Rome or Milan, you can expect your accommodation between 250 to 400 euros. And if you're living in Milan or Rome, you can get accommodation as a student between 500 to 700 euros. Most expensive city to live in is Milan. This was the budget that you should allocate every month for accommodation. Other expenses like groceries don't usually cook at home, but I've asked from a lot of friends who usually cook at home and eat at home. Their grocery expenses is around 120 to 150 euros every single month. The student, you would have miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expenses, I mean the expenses which are not necessary. Eventually you would spend a bit on them. That would include like going out, going to clubs, drinking out, eating out in cafes, etc. My miscellaneous expenses is around 100 to 200 euros every single month. These expenses depend on the kind of person you are. You can save upon them easily. In conclusion, if you are living in a city other than Rome or Milan, your monthly expenses would be around 500 to 600 euros. And if you are living in a city which is Milan or Rome, your monthly expenses can go between 700 to 1000 euros easily. Hope this video gave you a bit of a clarity about the fee structure here and about the living expenses.